Anna May Wong is the first Chinese-American movie star. She paved the road for Asian and Asian American actors today. There was a movie called The Good Earth that she should have had the lead role in, but they went with a white actress instead, and that white actress ended up winning the Oscar. She lived during a time where interracial relationships weren't allowed on the screen because of laws that they had in place. She was often cast as evil people, and for The Good Earth, they wanted her to play the supporting, evil seductress character. And she thought that was humiliating, so she said no. I definitely look up to Anna May Wong because she was a trailblazer. From when she was just a kid, skipping classes to go look at movie sets, I really relate to that because I was a very rebellious kid too.
Towards the last decade of her life, when her career was slowing down and there were less jobs, did that really take a toll on her?
She was disappointed, and I think physically and mentally it took a toll on her because she wanted to continue acting. I mean, she was sad, and toward the end she realized that there wasn't anything she could really do.
It's her mom and her...
Yeah, I think, and back in those days, it was very frugal, so they like just a small little marker. Her parents and some other relatives felt that her lifestyle in Hollywood was what contributed to her early death. I think her mother was proud of her, but couldn't show it because back in those days, actresses were considered almost prostitutes.
Yeah,
which is so sad.
My
which
mom
is what?
told me that.
Really?
Especially in China.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want. I mean,
they thought of it as the lowest profession.
Even if she was cast in a stereotypical role, she did it with grace and she brought humanity to the character instead of portraying an archetype. And that's what I want to bring to every role that I play, no matter how small or how big the role is. Like Anna May Wong, I'm finding my path in Hollywood. Sometimes it's a lonely road filled with difficult choices. Choices that I have to make for myself. And like her parents, my own parents were not always supportive of the choices I've made. Growing up, I always felt a little different from all the other kids at school because I grew up in a predominantly white community in North Chesterfield, Virginia. There was always a clash between how I saw the world and how my parents saw the world. They didn't like that some kids wore flip-flops to school, so I always had to have closed-toed shoes, I had to dress a certain way. My mom said, oh, no spaghetti straps to school, that looks bad, that's so unprofessional. I decided to become an actress when I was 13 or 14. My parents were initially supportive of singing as a hobby, so I actually had voice lessons every week when I was a kid, starting around age 10. I was born to perform more than anyone knows, belting as high as they can. But when I told my parents I wanted to become a professional performer, they were very discouraging. They told me, do you want to be a waiter just like your dad? Why would you want to work in a profession where you'll literally end up in the same socioeconomic status that we are right now?